Now, New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News this morning.
Memorial Day weekend and New York City beaches are ready to reopen. The weather is not cooperating for the big opening day, but some business owners are not letting this all dampen their spirits.
Once it is nice enough to head to the beach, you can also score a COVID vaccine shot, the Shots at the Shore program, where you can find yours.
Nothing like a custard, a slice, and a shot.
What is going on
this
here?
Memorial Day weekend, however, whoa, look at the wind.
Man.
It's not feeling like summer at all. It's okay. The start to summer, we'll just get to that a little later. The rain and record cold temperatures and how long they are expected to stick around. Taking a live shot looking south from Asbury Park. Good morning, everybody. I'm Michelle Charlesworth.
Good Saturday morning to all of you. I'm Mike Marza. Let's get right over to meteorologist Jeff Smith with a look at this holiday forecast. And it rained a lot over.
Yeah.
More on the way.
Memorial Day weekend have been last week.
Right.
That would have been the correct introduction to summer. 48 degrees right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's about as bad as it can get this time of the year. We have some light drizzle out there right now, but some steadier rain might try to redevelop by mid to late morning into the early part of the afternoon. You see, we have a little bit of a break in the action right now. We get some really heavy rain overnight. Over an inch of rain in the park, upwards of 1 3/4 inches of rain out on the east end of Long Island at Montauk. Look at this. There's more rain developing, though, over parts of Pennsylvania. This will fill in during the morning hours. Even a coastal flood advisory during the times of high tide right through the day tomorrow. Right now, only 48 in the park, only 41. Can you believe that? In late May at Monticello, and look at that wind speed coming in, 10 to 25 miles per hour, and that's making these numbers feel even colder than they really are. Literally, wind chills are in the upper 30s and low 40s across much of the area right now with that wind. So the next 3 days are looking like this. Today, again, that rainfall redevelops for a time and then tapers back to a couple of spotty showers by late overnight tonight. Some more rain coming in, and it becomes rainy and breezy again tomorrow. What's new? Only 56 for a high. A shower giving way to some sunshine as we head into the day on Monday. That high getting back up to 67. So by far, the best part of the holiday weekend is Memorial Day itself. But even then, we have a chance of a shower Monday morning. Many more details in your AccuWeather forecast coming up. We're going to send it back over to you.
All right, Jeff, thank you. It may not look like it outside, but it is beach season officially. The beach is reopening, and the Bethpage Air Show later on today, so everybody getting ready to watch what they can put on today. Reopening the tri-state, all part of it. This holiday weekend continues, even though the weather is wet. Business owners hoping for a rebound as more people head out and about. What's that going to look like on a weather day like today? Eyewitness News reporter Derick Waller live at Coney Island with what we can expect this morning. And I'm sorry, man. I mean, you've got the jacket on. I mean, it's one of those days, right?
Oh, my gosh. This is not good. Is this a joke? I think this is a joke because there's no way this is Memorial Day weekend. Also, I am underdressed. I am freezing cold right now. Take a look at the beach. I think this is going to look like this all day. I can't imagine anyone actually coming out here to enjoy this because there's really nothing to enjoy. You see the red flag out here. We got the rip current warning, but there is no getting in the water today. Allegedly, there's supposed to be lifeguards that are coming here at 10 o'clock today to kick off summer. I feel like that's hard to believe as well. Now, here's what it looked like on Friday. The kickoff of summer looked more like late March. Typically, it's a day you'd see beaches packed with people, but with temperatures lingering in the 50s with rain and wind, this weekend is turning into a wash. Still, the horrible weather won't stop some people.
Not exactly beach weather. I'm not in my bathing suit. I'm in my raincoat, but I'm still making the best of it.
After however many months stuck at home, just being out at all in any capacity is just beautiful.
Even if it's really rainy, the kids still have a good time. So actually, it's better than being at home.
Now, if you do happen to find yourself coming out to the boardwalk today, perhaps to visit one of the restaurants that is out here, you can certainly sit inside and do that. You might see one of the city's mobile vaccine buses. So if you come to the beach this weekend, one of the city's beaches, you can actually also get a coronavirus shot. Reporting live here at Coney Island, I'm Derick Waller, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Can't believe I'm saying this. Get warm, Derick.
Yeah, right?
It's a Memorial Day weekend. All right, buddy, thank you. New information now from the CDC. More than half of the country's population, or 166 million Americans, have received at least one COVID vaccine dose. 3/4 of senior citizens now fully vaccinated. And 86% of seniors have received at least one shot. The CDC also reports that more than 292 million doses of the vaccine have been administered, which represents 81% of delivered doses. Back here locally, New York State extending the program to give free scratch-off tickets for people who get vaccinated. Next week, the lottery tickets will be given at 6 locations in our area. That includes the Javits Center and several colleges. The top prize is $5 million. And some good news on the positivity front. In New York and Connecticut, it is now below 1%. In New Jersey, it dropped to 1.53%.
Good job, everybody. Well, just as we have seen in New York, New Jersey also will be giving out vaccinations at beaches along the Jersey Shore. Governor Murphy announced there will be pop-up coronavirus vaccine sites in Sandy Hook, Long Branch, and Asbury Park. The program's called Shots at the Shore. Pretty appropriate. People who roll up their sleeves can pick from any of the 3 approved vaccines when they go there.
Now that we've got this thing on the run, let's finish the job. Let's chase it down for good and get ourselves across the finish line.
And the people who choose the Pfizer or Moderna 2-shot vaccines will be able to get their second shot at any Walmart in the state.
A big announcement for kids going to summer camp. The CDC says if kids are fully vaccinated, they will not be required to wear masks. Kids who are not fully vaccinated should still wear masks inside and outside in crowds. It's a victory for New York City high school athletes who play indoor sports. As of today, practices and games can resume inside gyms across the city. Mayor de Blasio crediting the high rate of vaccinations for the change in policy. The Public School Athletic League was prepared for the announcement, already organizing a mini tournament, so at least the basketball season won't be a total loss.
It was a bad year for everybody, mostly. People were out of jobs, everybody was stuck in the house, but now I'm trying to make the best out of my situation, and my situation is that I'm about to have a couple of games coming up, and I'm looking forward to that.
There really was this loss of being around that familial element of their teammates, and so we're very excited to get back to it.
Only players, coaches, and essential personnel will be permitted inside, and masks are required.
Safe and sound, the young woman who was visiting New York City from Maine but has been missing since Tuesday was found completely fine at a hostel in Long Island City. The parents of 29-year-old reported her missing after they did not hear from her. Last seen getting into a cab in Times Square with a man and 2 other women. Police say there is nothing criminal about the case.
The suspected Times Square gunman back in New York City after being extradited from Florida. Farrakhan Mohammed was picked up by U.S. Marshals outside of a McDonald's in Jacksonville. Mohammed is accused of shooting 2 women and a 4-year-old girl earlier this month in Times Square. Police believe he was aiming for his own brother. He's now facing several charges, including attempted murder and assault.
Coming up on Eyewitness News, people were forced out of their homes by a fire. The fast-moving flames spread to several buildings in Patterson. The quick thinking that stopped this from spreading even more out of control than a major opening happening today in New York. How you can be one of the first to experience Legoland, New York.